Now, what's the next one? Anyone who is in sales here? Show of hands here. Who is in sales? What's double bind? Something very common, right? Sales people. They like to do this, right? Hey Gladys, is Wednesday or Friday better time to meet you? But guys, be careful lah. When you use this too often, right, it becomes a cliche. Then the lady will say, both days are not free. But I can share with you something that I learned from, again, how Obama used it so intelligently that you have no choice but to agree with him. You want to know what is it? He said,
Yes.
he once said this. And by the way, we all know that Obama's campaign, back in year 2008 has always been revolving around two things. What were they? Hope and change, right? So there was one time he said something like that. He was addressing a group of people and says, now, fellow Americans, do we participate in the politics of cynicism? Or do we participate in the politics of hope? Wow. Are you following me?
Yes.
Do we participate in the politics of cynicism? Or do we participate in the politics of hope? Now, in other words, what is he trying to do? He's trying to double bind you, but what's interesting is this. He's double binding you in such a way that you have no choice but to choose, of course, the better, which is hope. And who is hope? Obama is hope. So that's a very powerful, very intelligent way of actually using a double bind that actually influences. So maybe for the coming Toastmasters, if you want to influence more people to become members, you can start to think about how you can use some of the language patterns here, whip it into your speeches. You know what? Guests, are you here? To actually learn to improve your speaking skills, or would you want to be here? Or would you choose to not take part in this Toastmasters and finally, regret it when you actually make a mistake out there? Double bind. Alright, that's a good example, right? So the final one that I want to share with you is, this is my personal favorite. What's called complex equivalence. Okay, basically means to say when we try to equate two things together, A and a B. I'm trying to say that when A happens, it must mean that B is also true. Wow, women love to use this. You know how to use this? Learn to say, if you love me, how many men has actually got your girlfriends telling you, if you love me, what would they say to you? You buy this for me, what? You would have bought this for me. Right, sort of a blackmail, right? But women don't agree now, right? And then of course, parents like to use this for their kids also. What do we say? If I feed you, it means what? I love you. That is an example of, but what happens is this. Have you ever seen this ad before? I thought this is one of the best classic examples of how complex equivalence is being used. And you see, the key is that when something is being repeated, and you see it in your mind again and again, it has a very, very powerful impact. About, I think it was three years ago was the first time I saw this ad, and it was about this couple, right, Korean, and they like to choose Korean-looking couple, for whatever reason. So there was this Korean-looking couple that was running about this forest, and after that, towards the end of the ad, I think the lady died, the man died, right? And then this guy went back to the forest and took out his watch, and then he splashed out, "Time is love." And after that, I finished watching the whole ad. I thought to myself, wait a second, what does this ad, this couple running all over the place, got to do with time is love? Now, the question here I have for you is this: how many of you have ever watched an ad before which you feel it makes no sense? I repeat, when you watch an ad, you feel it makes no sense at that point of time. But you know what's interesting? The very next moment, you're looking for your perfect Valentine's gift, and you step into a city chain store. What do you think will be the first watch you get? Now that is a classic example of how complex equivalence actually works.